Houston wins the toss. Ryan Lindell just pooches it up in the air. Houston will fall on it at the 25-yard line. Mario Williams and his Buffalo defense. Handoff. Foster cuts it to the outside. This Buffalo defense ranked and touchdowns rushing, 9 of them this season. More Foster on a first down run and brought down very quickly as Foster could not have got to do a better job buttoning things up in that secondary. Up the middle for empty backfield. They call it a 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun. Shaw to throw. Floats one. Incomplete. Owen Daniels got his head. Donnie Jones averaging just under 47 yards per punt. And Leotis McKelvin leads the NFL in punt return average. 24 yards per return. And a fair catch called for. Flag down. Well, they're going to re-kick, and we're going to try to get Bill a better mic.
Averaging 24 yards per punt return. Another false start against the Texans. A lack of concentration here on the special teams.
It's not being sharp coming out of the bye. Jones, high punt. McKelvin settles in. Returnable. Breaks a tackle. McKelvin falls forward just short of the 28. Bills open up 1st and 10 at the 27 with a spread formation and Fitzpatrick out of the gun. Fitzpatrick knocked down. Living Smith, the motion man, on 2nd and 10. Handoff. Jackson runs into a crowd. Sean Cody, first clock is down to 2. From the gun, Fitzpatrick settles in, throws over the middle, and complete. Able to make that crossover. On 1st down, Jackson, nowhere to go. There's no running lane for Jackson. You'll see him used in screens a great deal as Fitzpatrick will fire. High throw intended for Jones. Again, the play clock winding down. Fitzpatrick, protection holds up. Over the middle. Jackson sheds one tackle and brought down after the 2-yard 43. Keyshawn Martin, the rookie, waiting for it at the 10. Powell averaging 43.5 yards per kick, and that will take a perfect Buffalo roll and settle in inside the Falcons with the football. 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line. On a give to Foster. Tried to cut it to the perimeter. 2nd and 10 now for Houston. Shot to throw it from his own end zone. Lofts it up in the air. Nobody home. 3rd and 10 now against the nickel look from Buffalo. We'll go with the running play. A blast up the middle. Arian Foster. New set of downs for the Texans to work with. On 1st down, Shaw. Plenty of time. Long ball. He's got Walter downfield.
Are they going to call holding against Forsett?
Offense number 28. After the kick the ball.
There's a safety blitz.
Half the distance, so 1st and 17. A sling to Andre Johnson. And a flag thrown on the other side.
Speaking of needing a calculator, we need a new microphone too.
Accept the penalty against the Buffalo Bills, and Shaw too high, felt the pressure, was trying to get something going on offense here. Shaw complete. Andre Johnson ducks up. Quick snap. Shaw to Owen Daniels. So they believe he's back completely. Forsett gets a touch. Stacked up on a 2nd and 3. Look at all the white jersey. The 34-yard line. 3rd and 2. Looking to convert. Shaw is sacked.
With his defense on 3rd down.
So Donnie Jones back out to punt it. McKelvin standing at the 23. Kick sails to the 16. McKelvin up the field, had his legs taken out from under him. Happening league-wide today in the NFL. C.J. Spiller. Both want to carry the ball 25 times, but we also want what's best for the team. Stevie Johnson.
Hey, they don't mind me doing a double when I say the bird and the beard, do they? All right.
Sean Martin standing at the 20-yard line. Martin ranges back from the 15. Half step to the 23-yard line, to the 23-yard line. Foster and Casey in the backfield, bootleg. Schaub sets and throws. On time, Kevin Walter. 3 passes. Daniels sets up as a receiver. Schaub on a slant. Crushing blow over the Bills. They've spent a lot of money on defense over the last couple of years. Foster, the zigzag. Walking the tightrope and a first down. Gary Kubiak said he'd like to get 25 carries for Foster, 10 for Forsett. Great fake. Schaub, deep ball. Owen Daniels. Touchdown, Texans.
Just keep your eye on Daniels. We lose him for a second, but Schaub doesn't. Catches him about the 10 and walks into the end zone.
Houston to get on the board. Extra point. Shane Graham. 6 seconds to go in the first. Shane Graham kicking it off. Just 26% on touchbacks off of kickoffs. That's lowest in the NFL. Leonis McFarland for the Bills. From the gun. Fitzpatrick. Good hands there. Still Dan Fouts and the rest of our CBS crew. C.J. Spiller has got a first down up the middle to the 40-yard line. Bill has 2 remaining. Houston has dominated second quarters this season. Flags thrown.
Cross there.
Encroachment.
So it will be Antonio Smith who had...
I just write it down, man.
1st and 5. Fitzpatrick. A bullet to Donald Jones. C.J. Spiller in the backfield. Fitzpatrick. Rush coming. Fitzpatrick gets rid of it. Dump off for Spiller. Spiller out in space. C.J. Spiller. Down the field for Spiller, and he's not through. Finally outside. 28-yard catch and run. Bootleg. Fitzpatrick steps. Another dump off. This time it's Jackson. Remains on his feet, but the clock is down to 1. Protection holds up. Fitzpatrick trying to squeeze through that hole. Don't get there that often. Again, the play clock down. Fitzpatrick in some trouble. Breaks out of it. Fitzpatrick lunges across the 27-yard attempt. Powell will hold it. And he missed it. Sprayed it to the right. Cares. Ball at the 27-yard line after the missed field goal attempt. Working the outside, Andre Johnson. For Andre Johnson. Foster. Arian Foster. 62 yards on the ground for Foster.
We got a false start here.
False start. Offense, number 62. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
And that when we mentioned it in the meetings, I was humbled by it. Schaub, play fake. He's got Casey, middle of the field. Max Schaub with a strike. We come up on 8 minutes to go in this first half. Some trickery. Keyshawn Martin on the end around and only picks up Houston. 176 total yards for Houston on offense. Schaub is sacked, and guess who?
Number.
Well, lip reading. And a flag thrown on the far.
Start. Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty.
$96 million, $50 million guaranteed. Schaub, incomplete. Tried to hit Kevin Walter. Our friends with Mario that made their way into the stadium here today. Blocked! Shane Graham from 46 yards away did not get it off clear. Jackson in the backfield. Jackson finds a lane and takes it to the outside. Nice maneuver by Fred Jackson. Spiller has the big catch for 28 yards. Fitzpatrick underneath. Doran Dickerson getting involved. Just Rude is in for Brady James, who was able to walk off the field on his own power. Play fake. Fitzpatrick high throw. It's handled out along the sideline inside the 25-yard line. Running play. Jackson spinning and falls across Smith, working from the gun. And Smith has nowhere to go from the gun. Fitzpatrick fires In stride, he hits Scott Chandler. Houston 7-0. 2:20 to go. Fitzpatrick on a delayed give for Jackson. Tried to accelerate and runs into a gun. Fitzpatrick. Movement. And this play never gets going. Andy Levitri on the left side.
Ball start. Off. Number 67. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Second and 13 after the penalty. Here comes the rush. Fitzpatrick gets rid of it. Bang, bang play as Jackson brings it in. 3rd and 9. Fitzpatrick in the pocket. Throws underneath. Catch made by Jones. Jones will come up. Buffalo trying to get on the board. Lindell knocks it through. A 7-3 Houston.
Bits of change.
A little bit. Chip Kelly has changed some things. Ryan Lindell kicking it off. Keyshawn Martin. Martin ridden down out across the 25-yard line.
All that much.
He is 13-4 over the last 2 seasons. Schaub, low throw. Oh, and Daniels trying to scoop it wisely to give his offense a chance here at the end of the first half. Underneath, modest gain for Graham, playing for his 8th NFL team, Pro Bowler back in 2005. Daniel, if McKelvin gets a chance here, he's standing at his own 22-yard line. Donnie Jones. High kick sails to the 14. McKelvin busting it to the outside. Per game. Fitzpatrick has hit on 11 straight. And that streak ends as T.J. Graham couldn't catch it. Jonathan Joseph is out there for Houston defensively. Fitzpatrick fires. Low throw. And it's handled. Down to the 45-yard line. We're down to 26 seconds to play first half. Fitzpatrick. Perfect pass to Donald Jones, who ducks out of bounds. Spiller in the backfield. He'll get the call here. Spiller's got room. C.J. Spiller out of bounds inside the 15 out of the backfield. Buffalo down 7-3 from the gun. Fitzpatrick in trouble and sacked. Lindell's kick knuckleballs it through, and it's 7-6 Texans. You think so?
Pretty good athlete.
Kickoff, Keyshawn Martin out of bounds with 2 seconds remaining. 2 seconds left. They'll take a knee here. And that will be the final play of this first half. 7 coming off the bye week all time. What the past has to do with this one, there's not a whole lot to connect. His return to Houston after signing the free agent deal with the Bills. Fitzpatrick, drop ball. He had Scott Chandler and he got it. Empty backfield for Fitzpatrick. High throw, and it's over the head. 13 seconds of this second half. Fitzpatrick, high floater. Ford at the 26 of Houston. Powell, Florida State's all-time leader with a 44.2 punt average. Martin circling. Martin's got a lane. Martin into Buffalo territory and forcing the touchdown to Owen Daniels. And they open up 1st and 10 at the 43. Foster goes down quickly. Andre Johnson, 3 catches, 32 yards. A pitch now for Foster. And on the stretch play, 12 running plays so far here this afternoon on a 3rd and 5. Shaw up top. He's got Andre Johnson. Casey in front of Foster. Give for Foster. Tried to duck underneath. Up the mission man is Walter. Give for Foster. Arian Foster is in. Touchdown Texans.
Walter in there as well. He's going to get a down block here on nobody. And just see a great
extra point from Shane Graham. Houston in front, 14-6 as Graham kicks it off. McKelvin from the 9. McKelvin is hit. That's why Arian Foster does use the segue. He does believe that it keeps the legs fresh. C.J. Spiller. Fake the handoff. Fitzpatrick looks downfield. He throws on a crossing route. It's complete. Spiller now exiting the backfield. Set up the screen. And Jackson is hit. Fitzpatrick rifles in stride. He's got Chandler. McIntyre in motion. It's Jackson looking for a hole. Takes it up inside and not much there. Buffalo down by 8. Handoff Spiller. Circles to the outside and turns on the speed. C.J. Spiller. Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. 39-yard attempt for Ryan Lindell. He nails it. Lindell kicks it off. Keyshawn Martin from the goal line for Houston. Martin is bottled up just short of the 20. On first down, give to Foster. Arian Foster didn't see Terrence McGee, another veteran corner, is out with a knee injury. And they just activated Ron Brooks off the injured list. Andre Johnson, the job now, 169 through the air. Back to the ground game, and Foster. Spin move. Foster met by Kelvin Shepard and Spencer Johnson.
Holding. Offense number 55. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
North. Baltimore now a little bit vulnerable. Pittsburgh as well. Job slings it. Incomplete. He was looking for Andre Johnson. Play clock down to 2. Running play, Foster. And he is buried by implement some things that would help today and down the line. Schaub on a 3rd and 18. Underneath. Catch made by Casey. And short of the first down, the Buffalo of them costing the Texans 42 yards. Donnie Jones punting. McKelvin waiting. And rolls out of bounds. The Texans 14-9. We've got 4.5 to go in the 3rd. Fitzpatrick drilled. T.J. Graham just under 24.5. Take the handoff. Fitzpatrick underneath. Set it up for C.J. Spiller. Spiller out of bounds. Fitzpatrick from the gun. Fires over the middle. Popped up in the air. Incomplete. Fortunate it wasn't picked up. The rookie from Rome, Georgia. Keyshawn Martin. Able to make his way over to Houston with a first down just across the 30-yard line. Bootleg. Sold perfectly. Schaub on time to Walter. Minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. On the ground, Foster is buried behind the line with a knee injury for Buffalo. Schaub, straight back, over the middle to Owen Daniels. Been 2. Daniels demanded motion, now in the slot. Schaub, on time to Johnson, sheds a tackle. The 6-yard line, we're down to 13 seconds left in the 3rd. Foster bursting through. He's in the 4th. Foster the stutter step on a 2nd and this season, basically even here through 3 quarters of play. Foster never motion on 2nd and 12 for Houston. Straight back, Schaub, soft toss to Johnson. Andre Johnson busting free. On a give, Arian Foster spun down behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. Schaub connecting on 3rd and goal for the Texans. 11th play of the drive. Schaub from the gun. Schaub out of the pocket, throws on the move. Touchdown! Matt Schaub connects with
For Schaub. Schaub looking left for Owen Daniels, who is covered, and then finds his tight end.
21-9, Houston. What a game changer that. 21-9, Houston in front. Shane Graham kicking it off. Texans are last in the NFL in kickoff return coverage. Brad Smith, the return man for Buffalo. And Smith hit from behind as he crossed. Fitzpatrick. Fake the handoff to Jackson. On a dump off for Jones, and he is thrown down. Rush is coming. Fitzpatrick. Batted up in the air. 3rd and 8 after the timeout. 10:32 to go in the 4th. Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. Second on his 5th punt of the day. Sailing kick towards the sideline. Martin won't even touch it. Tremendous running game. Hand off Arian Foster. Up the middle.
Run the ball with Foster, and he's not going to get a whole lot. They are 6-1, about to be 7-1. So what's all
that's been proven in previous seasons? On the ground, Foster stumbling forward across the 25, cemented as the starter of this Houston team at the quarterback spot. Foster. Now this is something as much clock as possible, down to 3 seconds on the play clock. On first down, it's Foster. And he runs directly into Kyle Williams along with Kelvin. They lead this one 21-9, 7 minutes to go. Bootleg, Schaub to Casey. First down, Houston. Foster is closing in on 100 yards rushing. And he's going to get it here. Arian Foster breaks off a long run down the sideline. Forsett will get an opportunity. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage, gains a yard. He was great to me on the field, off the field. He's not the reason why I'm not in Houston anymore. Forsett with a spin move. Why isn't he in Houston?
Ask anybody that's played for him, they will say exactly that.
3rd and 5. Foster is spun down just inside. 4th and 6, you're going to go for it instead of trying a 48-yard field goal. Schaub dials up the long ball. Johnson can't haul it in. Again, education. Just off the charts.
6 good years, man.
Fitzpatrick almost intercepted. 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick underneath. Complete to Jackson for 4 yards. 3rd and 5. Fitzpatrick incomplete. Rufel 21-9 with no timeouts remaining. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He's got Chandler. First down as he angles out. I thought that was a much nicer transition than JB had. You could have gone that way. Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. Done well. 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick. Bills have dropped 3 of their last 4 games. Fitzpatrick looking to run again. This time he's hit, and the ball pops loose. Turnover, Buffalo. Whitney merciless. Forsett is in. 1st and 10 with just over 3 minutes to go. Forsett, spin move. Wilson slows him down, and then he is finished off by Murray. The coverage for you, the NFL on CBS. Here's Forsett. Out across the 35-yard line. Forsett behind the line of scrimmage. Mario 15 to play now. And Donnie Jones doesn't want to give McKelvin an opportunity here, but he's going to get one. Nowhere to go. Great coverage down the field. They trail by 12. Fitzpatrick steps up. Dumps it off to Spiller, who's looking to get to the sideline. 2nd and 4. Fitzpatrick over the middle to Graham. And T.J. Graham fighting for extra yardage. Fitzpatrick underneath to Spiller. And he zigzags his way towards the sideline with 25. First down for Buffalo. Flag is down as Cordy Glenn jumped.
Ball start. Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. Still first down. There's no 10-second runoff. The clock is not running. First down.
Fans have been into it from the moment this game started. 1st and 15. Fitzpatrick in trouble. And hit again. Merciless. And that's going to do it. The Houston Texans hit the midway point at 7-1. Best record in franchise history. Houston over Buffalo, 21-9, the final.